Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to Wednesday. And happy Earth Day, by the way, because today is Earth Day, el Día de la Tierra. Today we're gonna begin on page 145. It's over here, you can see right there. And I want you to take your time to write your name, please. Go ahead and write your name. Today I went through some of your packets and they don't have names. Most of the pages don't have names, and I need you to write your name on each of these pages. So you come over here and you write it over here, name and last name. So don't worry about the date. I just need your name. Name and last name, of course. Alright, boys and girls, so today we are going to go back to our story. You're supposed to read this story every day. Quiero que me vean el video de la historia todos los días. Today we're going to focus on pages 166 through 173. Alright, we're gonna write 3 things you know about Makoto. Makoto is a new kid in the neighborhood that we met on The New Friend. That's the name of the story, the title of the story, The New Friend. And we are also going to draw a picture about him. So over here we're gonna write, and over here we're gonna draw a picture of Makoto. But before that, let's go ahead and go to the story. Here we have, boys and girls, when the 3 friends went to Makoto's house because they knew a kid moved to that house and they wanted to say hi and they wanted to see who this kid was. So let's see. It says, today Louis went over to the house next door. He met a boy called Makoto. Then we all met Makoto. Makoto was 7 years old, just like us. And just like all of you, right? All of you are actually now 7 years old. So let's take a look at it and look at those boys. They came to the house to say hi to Makoto, the new boy in the neighborhood. And now they went out to play. What are they playing, boys and girls? You can tell by that ball, they are playing soccer. And it says over here, before long, we found out that Makoto plays soccer. So he likes to play soccer, right? Or at least he knows how to play soccer. He could keep running and running. He was good at learning things too. He learned all of our names by the end of the game. So look at all we know already about Makoto. We know so much about Makoto even though you don't realize it yet. We know that Makoto is 7 years old. We know that he plays soccer. And we know that he's good at learning things. Because by the end of the game, he knew all the new friends' names. All of the new kids' names. Alright, so let's see. Oh, and what do you see here? Oh, they like playing marbles too. Alright. Let's see if we learn something else about Makoto. It says soon, Makoto's family was all moved in. We met his mother and father. They were glad that Makoto had made some new friends. Let's continue to the next page. We already looked at the pictures. That is Makoto's mom and dad. Makoto seems to be this boy over here. While Makoto's mother and father went to buy food, Makoto stayed and played with us. So he stayed and played with his friends. We're actually supposed to stop reading at page 173, but there's something else that I want to read with you about Makoto. So we're gonna keep going a little bit more. Alright, let's see what happens here. Mom and dad are back. It says, when Makoto's mother and father rejoined us, Martin, Makoto, and I helped them carry the bags into the house. Makoto said he would show us around his house. Then we went up to look at Makoto's room. So let's see his room. Let's see what are the things that he likes, right? Because in your room, you're going to have things that you like. So this is Makoto's room. His friends were able to go up with him to see his room. He has some boxes because don't forget, he just moved to this house. Tiene caja porque se acaba de mudar a esta casa. He moved from another country. So let's see if you remember what country did he come from. It says Makoto still had a lot of boxes to unpack. He had some nice toys and kites. He said that on the next windy day, we could bring his kites outside and fly them. He said I could fly a kite by myself. So, he knows how to fly a kite. He likes kites. He has different kites, type of kites, and he likes them. He knows how to fly them. That's something else that we know about Makoto. All right, let's keep moving. It says, then we went outside to look at Makoto's pictures from Japan. He had them in a green book. So where did he move from? Did he move from Guatemala? Did he move from Cuba? No, he moved from Japan. I'm sorry. This is the country where he came from. He came from Japan, all the way from Japan. And these, boys and girls, it's such a special thing from Makoto. This is a photo album, and it is so special, boys and girls, because it has pictures. Look, he's looking at his pictures. It has some baby pictures, pictures of his friends, pictures of his old house, pictures with his family and with his friends playing outside. So this is a very important thing for Makoto. This is where he stores memories of his country. And let's read about it. It says, on the first page, we saw Makoto's old house in Japan. On the next page, we saw Makoto's family in Japan. The last page had pictures of Makoto's friends. They showed Makoto's 7th birthday party. Makoto said he wishes we could meet his old friends. So this is such a special object for him. Even though he has so many nice toys, the book is something super special for him because he has pictures of his house, pictures of his friends, pictures of his family. So it is such an important thing for Makoto. Now, I believe we're ready to go and complete page 145. All right, so it says the new friend. And let's reread what we're supposed to do over here. It says, write 3 things you know about Makoto. Draw a picture of him. So, first of all, we have to write 3 things you know about him, right? So, boys and girls, do you remember how old Makoto is? That's something that you know because that's your age too. Yes, Makoto is 7 years old. And I can barely see this pencil. Let me see if I have better luck with another pencil. That's David. He loved that name, Makoto. And I'm sure you're smiling at home too with these different names. It's not weird, it's just different. Makoto is 7. You can write number 7. 7. Yeah, it did fit. Makoto is 7 years old. We put a period. That was one thing that we know about Makoto. He is 7 years old. What else do you know about Makoto? Do you remember when he went out with the kids? What did he play? Yes, he plays soccer. That is very right. So he likes soccer. And he's good at it too, right? He likes soccer. All right, boys and girls. So they said that we have to write 3 things that we know about Makoto. We already have 2. We know that Makoto is 7 years old. We know that he likes soccer, and we just need 1 more now. So we put a period over here. We put a period, and now we can go ahead and do the last one. Makoto is 7 years old. He likes soccer. We need one more thing. Boys and girls, most of us come or came from other countries, and maybe not you, but your family came from another country. Do you remember what country Makoto came from? You are right if you said Japan. Yes. Makoto came all the way from Japan. So it's only 4 words. Makoto is from Japan. And now we put a period at the end, and that's it. So we know that Makoto is 7 years old. He likes soccer. Makoto is from Japan. 3 things. You already know 3 things about Makoto. And not by reading a story, right? You learn everything by reading only one part of the story. So I'm going to leave it here. If you need to pause the video, please go ahead and do so now. And then we are going to draw a picture of Makoto. Por favor, padres, si necesitan que el niño copie ahora, pausen el video para que el niño pueda copiar y luego continúa viendo el video niño. O la niña. All right. So if you're done, you unpause the video now. And we are going to draw a picture of Makoto. Your picture doesn't have to come out perfect. And you can even choose your own colors. So I'm drawing a head. And I'm going to make a shirt for him. Okay. I'm going to draw some shorts on him. And here are his legs with shoes. I'm going to draw his arms with fingers. He has big hands, right? At least my Makoto. And long arms. And I'm going to draw some hair because he's a boy. He doesn't have long hair. Okay, I'm going to put eyes now. A nose. And a mouth, right? And that's my Makoto. What do we know about Makoto again? He's 7 years old. He likes soccer. And Makoto is from Japan. What else do you know about him? Well, I know he likes to fly kites because he has 2 kites on his room. And he's good at learning things because he learned all of his friends' names. Alright, boys and girls, once again, if you need to pause the video to copy these 3 sentences, you may go ahead and do so now that I have everything on the screen. Do not forget, you can also unpause the video when you're ready. And that's what we're going to do now. Alright. So we're moving on to the next page. Let's see what we have to do over here. Over here it says, read pages 174 through 181. We already did that. Makoto wants to bring something to show the class more about his life. Draw a picture to show what he brings. Then write a sentence to tell why he shows it. Now, boys and girls, you remember that very special object that I told you Makoto was showing his other friends? You are right. It's a photo oven, and I'm sure you also have one at home. So we're gonna draw something like this. This is the line in the middle. This is the object that I would like him to bring to school. If you decide that you want Makoto to bring another item, another thing that is not the picture oven, you can do so now. The picture book. This is like the space where the pictures are, where the pictures of his family are. Makoto quiere traer una cosa a la escuela para mostrarle a sus amigos más quién es él. Y él va a llevar su álbum de fotografía de Japan. So what I did here was kind of a picture book, like a photo album. Alright. Hice lo que dibujé aquí fue como un álbum de fotografías. Eso es lo que él va a llevar a la escuela para que conozcan más sobre él. And then let's see what it says. It says, then write a sentence to tell why he chose it. Why did he choose that photo album? Why do you think he would choose a photo album instead of a toy? Well, I would say, boys and girls, that is because that photo album shows pictures of his life in Japan. So that's what we're gonna write. The photo album, or we can say, okay, so the question is, then write a sentence to tell why he shows it. So every time we have a question that begins with why, we need to begin our answer with the word because. Why did he choose the photo album? ¿Por qué cogió el libro de fotografía? Because it shows, muestra it keeps moving. The base that holds the book keeps moving. This is the letter W. I hope you can see it. Because it shows his life in Japan. Because he's from Japan. And I bet you have pictures from other countries. Maybe your family sends you pictures of how their life is in other countries. You see, because it shows his life in Japan. This is the letter H. All right. So that's why he wants to bring that photo album, el álbum de foto a su clase, porque he wants to show his life in Japan. He's going to take the photo album to school porque él quiere mostrar cómo es su vida en Japón, cómo era su vida en Japón. All right, boys and girls. So I think I forgot to ask you to write your name and last name at the top. I know some of you are so good at it. Let's see if I can remember. I know Jennifer and Catherine, you wrote your name on every single page. Thank you so much, girls. You are awesome. But the rest of you that didn't do it, please do it. I want to see your name. I want to see your name on your paper. All right, boys and girls. I'm going to get the sentence on the screen. If you need to pause the video, por favor, si necesitan pausar el video para que copien la oración. If you need to pause the video so your child can copy these sentences, go ahead and do so now. There's only one sentence actually. And we are moving to our next page. All right, boys and girls. So we are going to do, we're going to review a little bit our spelling words today again. So it's a spelling words with vowel diphthongs, O-U and O-W. So boys and girls, whenever you hear ow, ow, it's made by these two vowels. That ow sound, it's made by O-U or O-W. Let's go ahead and read these spelling words. We have ow. Here we have O-W, how. Ow, O-W. K, ow, O-W. Ow, oh. Now you have it at the beginning, not at the end. Ow, oh. Ow, la lechuza. Ouch, ouch, ouch. O-U. Now it's not O-W anymore, it's O-U. All right, the next one is ow, silent at the end. So ow, it's made by O-U in this case, no O-W. All right, our next one is ow, found. The vowel sound that you hear in this word is O-U, no O-W. Out, out, O-U. Own, O-W. And then the last one is t, ow, t, ow, town, un pueblo. All right, boys and girls. So here we have the O-W. As you can see, some cases you have the O-W, and some other cases you have the O-U. But you can still hear ow, right? Ow, ow, k, ow, 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 ch, ow, s, f, ow, found, ow, t, g, ow, t, ow, So the O by itself cannot make that ow sound. It needs the U or the W. Now, let's see if we can find the answer to these clues. It says, write the spelling word that fits each clue. Let's take a look at number 1. Number 1 says, opposite of later. Later. Later significa más tarde. What is the opposite of later? Instead of doing it later, when mommy says, Josue, it's time to clean your room, and you go, Mom, later. If you do it right away, boys and girls, if you do it right away, Jose, what would that be? Could it be how, now, cow, owl, ouch, house, found, out, gown, and town? So the opposite of later, boys and girls, is now. When something doesn't happen later, it's because it happens now. And mom tells you, you need to clean your room now. And you're like, no, later. Right? That's something that my kids love to do. I'll do it later. All right, boys and girls. So opposite of lost. What is the opposite of lost? The opposite of lost. Let's see. We already used now, so we're going to cross it out. We have how, cow, owl, ouch, house, found. What is the opposite of lost? Found. Almost everywhere we go, boys and girls, everywhere like it's a public place has a lost and found. So people can drop their things that they find. And people can also go back there to see if they have the things that they've lost. All right, so we already used now and found. So we can cross them out. Let's go to number 3. Number 3 says, a farm animal. Which one could be a farm animal? Which of these spelling words? Could be how, cow. You found that it's cow. Cow. Un animal de la granja es un cow. Una vaca. Cow. Boys and girls, we are moving down to number 4. Smaller than a city. What is smaller than a city? By the way, cow is already used. What is smaller than a city? Is it a how? Is it an owl? Is it an ouch? Is it a house? Is it a found? No, found we already used it. Is it an out? Is it a gown? Or is it a town? And it is town. A town, it's smaller than a city. So this is town. Town, el pueblo. All right, boys and girls, so we're moving on to number 5. Opposite of in. So when something is inside the book or inside the books, what would be the opposite of in? It would be out. Let's see if we can find out. How, owl, ouch, house, out, out. O-U-T, out. That's the opposite of in. All right, boys and girls, our last sentence, sentence number 6. Sentence number 6 says, a bird. Which of these words is a bird? It says owl. Oh my goodness, that one was so easy. It was the first one. Owl. La lechuza es un pájaro, ¿verdad? Owl. All right, I'm going to try to get all of these words on the screen. Look at them. We have now, found, cow, town, out, owl. So, boys and girls, you can pause the video. Pueden pausar el video. You can copy the words in the same order, and then you continue. All right, boys and girls. So let's move on to, well, no, that's it. That's it. This is page 147. This is the last page for today. Do not forget to write your name at the top when you finish copying the words. Write your name at the top. And I'll see you later for math. Happy Earth Day.